Okay.
Please don't get me sick.
Yeah.
If I got to go to your friggin' bachelor do and then watch 8 hours of rugby and be sick at the same time, that's going to be too much.
And it's all my fault.
Yeah.
All of it will be my fault.
All of it will be your fault. The getting married thing's your fault. Getting sick will definitely be your fault.
So, I was just fixing the old thingamajiggy. Say it again because I can't really cut that because I wasn't sat in the right spot.
I don't want your bugs.
You don't want my bugs?
I've already got to go to your bachelor do. I say it like it's a burden.
Yeah, you are.
I've got to go get drunk with you and your mates.
Yes.
On Saturday.
Whoop whoop.
And then watch 8 hours of rugby on Sunday morning from 3 a.m. I'd rather, if I'm going to suffer through that, I would rather do it in full health.
It's one of the biggest days of rugby of the year.
Super Saturday.
Super Saturday. Super Saturday. Yeah, and it's going to be a long night.
Yes.
I don't think I'm going to watch them live.
You will not.
Yes.
You didn't watch them live when you didn't have a bachelor party.
Yeah. We call them stag doos.
Stag do.
The old stag. The old stag-a-ragga. I'm going into my...
We're on an angle. We're like a sinking ship.
I do that so it makes me feel like I'm taller than you.
Okay, there you go.
Because in real life, I'm about 3 foot shorter than Mark. I am going into the stag do with a heavy dose of trepidation.
Ooh.
Heavy dose of trepidation. We'll see. Because from my first one. By the way, I have a little bug at the moment, so if I'm blowing my nose, if you're hearing me sniff, I apologize. You can't get sick through YouTube.
But I can get sick.
Or Spotify or any sort of podcasting platform that you're taking this. The only person who's in real risk here is my man, Mark Morgan from 2 Cents Rugby.
That's me.
Yeah. And there'll be a lot of me popping out of frame to blow my nose.
The more the better.
The more blowing?
Yeah.
You've always said that.
Blow it.
Blow that nose. It's. I don't feel terribly sick. I've just got a nose that won't turn off.
There you go. It's the first sign of getting sick.
Is it really?
Sometimes. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
I don't want to get sick. Like my little...
You'd rather get sick now than at your wedding.
Madison is sick at the moment. So I don't want to be sick.
My daughter's also a bit sniffly, so God only knows. It's a change of season.
And they hung out on Saturday night.
They did.
Yeah.
They watched rugby.
Rugby. They cheered together. They booed together.
They booed.
We taught them about... We got them all ready for a loss, and then we went and fucking won.
I know.
How about that? Anyway, that's all a bit too soon for talking about... We don't want to talk about rugby yet.
Not just yet.
This is 2 Gets Distracted, rugby's greatest podcast, a rugby podcast. And usually for at least the first 10 to 15 minutes, we don't talk.
We might want to make it 5 this week because there's so much to talk about.
Last week, nothing.
Nothing.
We're trying to get excited about. It was a good game, Chiefs Crusaders last week, but that was about as far as it went. Mm-hmm. And we still managed to talk about it for an hour.
Now we've got incredible Six Nations.
We don't even need
We've got Dave Rennie.
Already. Watch out, Rusty.
Super Rugby.
He's going to fuck you. He might not.
Probably not.
He's probably not going to do that. Physically or...
Figuratively.
Yes. Metaphorically, not so much either. But yes, back to my stag do.
Yes.
The real thing on everybody's mind at the moment.
Yes. It's very
important.
important.
My first stag do was... what's the word I'm looking for? Something
a shit show.
Something that sticks in your mind for a long time in a bad way. Not tumultuous.
Tumultuous.
It somehow damaged me. What do you call mentally damaged?
Okay.
What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
If you've gone through a terrible experience, you've been not tormented. You've been
scarred.
If you can think of the word, I find that
I feel like it was close in my mind, but then it was elusive.
Like a child who's gone through horrible stuff and then they get old.
Trauma.
There's trauma. There's some trauma. There's some trauma there.
Okay.
So because it got pretty
full on.
Pretty full on, and I got massively assaulted. And to the cheers of all my friends, which was good.
Okay.
Yes, I had.
Are any of these guys going to be here for this stag do?
It wasn't men who assaulted me at all. It was, it was.
How much of this is your channel? So say what you will.
I got assaulted by 2 strippers, quite intensely. Like usually there's a bit of whipping and stuff like that, and you run of the mill stag do. But I was trying to antagonize my friends, but I ended up antagonizing the strippers, and they sort of wailed. It was all fun and James. It wasn't
fun and James.
I enjoyed
James.
it. Fun and James. Fun and games. I enjoyed it. And it was all completely above board.
And
Nothing
yet it was
too
traumatic.
terrible. Yeah, it was I got really whipped up. I had marks.
Ooh.
I had some serious marks, to the absolute delight of my friends.
Okay.
And they loved it.
Sounds like a stag do.
It does. Yeah. So I thought, you know what? I'm never gonna have to do this again. That's it. I'm done.
And yet here we are.
Here we fucking are. Round 2, the sequel.
There's going to be a trilogy. Is Tony getting married again?
Oh, jeez Louise. Yeah, so it's a weird thing because all your friends are all getting together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you're thinking, oh, this is going to be fun. And, I don't mind being the center of attention sometimes.
You love being the center of attention.
Yeah, I do. And, there's a level of...
You nervous?
Lack of control.
Excited? Nervous?
Bit of both, yeah. Excited, looking forward to having a bit of fun, but also, yeah,
Bit of trepidation?
A little bit of trepidation, because my cousin's in control of this.
Yeah,
one.
see, I don't know any of the people going, so I don't know how full on these people are. I just know there was group texts, and
you weren't in the group.
I'm in the group texts. I'm not in the Facebook group, but I'm in the group texts.
How's that? There's no banter on that?
No, not really, but they have been trying to round up people who didn't pay.
Shock horror.
Yours truly. Well, I've since paid my share.
Right.
And after I paid, I haven't heard jack shit.
It's just me and Ben are going to go to Bali with everyone's money.
Yeah,
it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Should we? What do you got here, mate?
I got some beer.
You got some beer. I'm on the non-alcoholics, but
this is a Chinese craft beer.
That looks very
I
interesting.
thought it was watermelon. This time I've gone with the lemon and sea salt.
Before we get to this, my mate Aaron's got these very interesting smoothie beers.
He's a very interesting man.
Yes, you'll meet him on Saturday.
He's got a very interesting name.
Well, yeah, you can tell him you think it's a girl's name. He's never heard that before.
I'm sure it is a girl's name.
But anyway, apparently his mum gets really irritated about that when people say it. She was the one who named him.
If you give a boy a name like Aaron, you got to expect that.
I've always just know. I just think of it like a name like Aaron, but it's just a different vowel at the beginning of it. Anyway, he has got us a couple of. He's an avid listener.
Okay.
Listens every week.
Not a viewer.
Not a viewer. He listens to it in the car.
He's a pod man.
He's a pod fella. And he's got a couple of smoothie beers, which I don't quite understand how a beer can be a smoothie. But I'm looking forward to trying those.
Well, the reason I bought this
is
because our drought has been broken.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a few weeks without sponsors.
A few?
How many?
Putting it mildly.
It's been not a great year for sponsors so far.
It's not been a great year for sponsors. The economy around the world, I guess, is struggling.
Yeah, we're like a bellwether of the world economy.
If we haven't got sponsors, people aren't doing well. People are not throwing us their extra cash.
cash.
Their wallets are not being weighted down by 2 cents get distracted money.
Is there somehow some sort of significance in that? But should we pour it at least? I want to try a little bit.
Okay, you're allowed to try a little bit. You're not going to get into any trouble with this, are you?
No. Oh.
Last time you opened it, did it make a mess?
No, it's all right. But give it a bit of ASMR next to the...
Okay.
Get it right in there. Ooh.
That assaulted my face.
Was it salt?
It's lemony.
What is it?
Well, it is lemon and sea salt.
It sounds more like calamari.
You reckon?
Like lemon and sea salt, yeah.
It's not what you think of when you usually think beer.
No. What kind of colour are we working with here, pal?
Let's have a look.
It looks like beer. Looks like a sort of lager or maybe even like an IPA or even a hazy.
Doesn't have a lot of head.
No.
It smells very lemony. How much are you having?
Yeah, just.
Say when.
Yeah, it'll do it. Thanks, pal.
We have a sponsor. A rugby-related sponsor. Good. Give me a bit more. So don't turn off or skip the sponsorship because you might actually use this sponsor.
I got a bit of head on mine. You just poured yours like a poo head.
Maybe.
I don't think I've caught anyone a poo head for a long time. I apologise. We reading this?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to read the whole thing. This is just kind of talking points about the website. I just did a video.
What's the name of the website?
About. I just did a video about Rugby World Rankings.
Yes.
Rugby World Rankings videos always do quite well because people are inherently interested in Rugby World Rankings, and people struggle to follow why does this team get that many points, like who can take which points of who, what's going to happen in this situation.
You're one of the world, maybe if not the world's leader.
A world leader in explaining the world rankings.
Well, you're the one who keeps the closest eye on it on the internet.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably. Here I am in the presence of greatness.
But these guys have got a website which basically runs all that stuff for you.
You don't need to watch them anymore. Just
go to this website.
Go to this website.
And 100%. You can have a look.
Okay. What is the origin story and purpose of the... What the fuck is the website called?
We'll put it in the description.
What is the website called? They want the name so people are listening. Where is the name of the website?
I'm getting it for you.
We don't have the name of the website. Anyway, Rugby Historian is a family-run website. Rugby Historian. Is that what it's called?
It is called...
Here we go. Oh, now I swore. We're really doing it.
Yes, it is rugbyhistorian.com.
Rugbyhistorian.com, mother truckers. Rugby Historian is a family-run website created by a father and son team who genuinely love the game and have been watching since they were very, very young. I added another very for extra punch there. We have always loved the game, and my dad always had these little nuggets of knowledge and history he drops into rugby conversations. So, we decided to create a home for them all. Hence, the website, rugbyhistorian.com.
Boom.
Yeah, fantastic.
I've had a play around with the website, and it is genuinely very useful. It's got the world rankings.
Boom.
And you can have a play around with what if this team beats this team.
Oh, really? So I could say, what if Ivory Coast beat the All Blacks?
Yeah, you can do all the possible permutations stuff.
Wow.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So you got upcoming matches, how they're going to affect the rankings. You can look at the head-to-head history between sides, which is always useful when you're looking for kind of previews.
Good. I am going to check it out.
They do blogs, so there's all kinds of stuff there. They're going to include. They're planning to include.
I'm looking at it right now.
A database which includes all matches played back to like 1945.
It's a father and son thing.
Yeah, it's a family-run thing.
That's cute.
Yeah. They got the men's, they got the women's. So
are they English?
No, these guys are South Africans.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, they've got a Patreon.
Oh, there we go.
They're going to launch a podcast.
Oh, wicked.
They got all kinds of stuff going on.
Plug your podcast.
Yes.
To our 6 listeners. Oh, the latest blog posts. France on the cusp of glory while England battle to stay afloat. Yeah, blog, match history, ranking calculator.
That's the one. That's the one I think you're going to enjoy having a wee play around with.
A little bit of a play around. Well, currently I can see that the South Africans are on 93.94. They're right up there. Followed not that closely by
Dave Rennie's All Blacks.
Dave Rennie's All Blacks. Dave's put a lot of hard work to get them into number 2. They're at 90.33. Followed by Ireland, France, England, and Argentina. Scotland down there at 7, but they might be punching above their weight a little bit. I don't know why I'm using this voice so much.
Ray Warren.
Yeah. Ray Warren. Actually, I went from that voice into my 2CGD.
There you go.
That's the 2CGD.
But it's genuinely a very cool website. As I said, you can have a play around with it, see if who beats who, what's going to happen with the world rankings. It makes it less confusing,
100%.
Which is always cool.
If you are watching this podcast or listening to this podcast, we can pretty safely assume you probably love your rugby.
Yes.
To this point where you can listen to 2 dickheads from West Auckland talk shit for 15 minutes before they get to the rugby.
Yes.
So if you like rugby and you like having a bit of a play, and I really love that idea of like, what if Georgia beats France or all those sort of things and those permutations. To track your team, you might be a fan of Hong Kong and you might be like, oh, I could dream. How long would it actually, what would be the path for us to actually get up into that upper echelon? So go have a play and, imagine.
Yeah.
At rugbyhistorian.com.
Very cool. Thank you, team, for sponsoring us and buying us some beers. I bought the lemon and sea salt.
I quite enjoy it.
Beer because some people with the world rankings can be a bit salty.
Oh, they can be a bit salty. In New Zealand, if you're not ranked number 1 as a coach, you get fired.
Apparently.
So we're a salty public.
It's a very salty nation.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for the sponsorship.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Look what you could have had if you sponsored us. Get in touch. Next week's going to be a big episode because Super Sunday for us.
And we'll give you a big recap of the stag do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be full on.
We might look like shit still by that stage. Yeah. You'll be having a... Once you put...
Yeah, I'm going to be terrible.
Once you recorded your last video... You're just tired thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like, oh, God.
People are asking me to do like a live stream on
You should.
Oh, my God.
You should.
It's going to be awful.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, do a live stream. Yeah. Invite the stag party back to your place.
Sponsor next week's episode.
Yeah, 100%. His email address.
2centsrugby@outlook.com.
Ba-boom. All right, Mark.
Do we start
talking about actual rugby? We better get to it.
Because
we got a bit to cover.
The weekend was pretty nuts.
Yeah. We went to a rugby game.
Nobody predicted
the Blues
would be the Crusaders.
Stick that up, yeah. Shove that up your Crusader butts.
We went to that
game.
That
was very satisfying.
It was very satisfying.
Yeah.
But I think we should start with the Six Nations.
Dave Rennie?
We can, but people really want the Six Nations.
Okay, Six Nations, Dave Rennie.
Super
Rugby post-game predictions.
In that order. Well, there's no post-game predictions because he's taking a break.
Oh, they're taking a fallow week, are they?
A couple of fallow weeks.
Couple of fallows.
Do we start with the 90-pointer? Or do we start with Italia?
Oh, two epic games and two epic results. And this is the thing.
Even Wales were good.
Yeah, Wales are great. And it's really, really heartening to see them trending in the right direction. Just overall in the tournament as a whole, look, I'm not a massive aficionado and historian of the Six Nations, but this...
I'd be a rugby historian.
Be rugby historian, they'd be all over that shit. But this has been by far and away the best Six Nations I've watched.
Every week has put some kind of... Like, there's been no week where it's like, this week sucks.
Yeah.
Every result was as predicted and nothing happened, and it's not been like that at all.
And very few, like, dud games. Yeah. There's always been a bit to watch. There was a couple of depressing games against Wales at the start.
The opening two games for Wales were a bit like, they got a hiding.
Yeah, but since then they've actually shown a lot of grit and determination, and they really deserve a victory somewhere along the line. But I also would love to see Italy finish in the top half of the table. So there's a lot of compelling storylines to play with next weekend for all the teams. So just high quality games. When you thought that France were just going to be absolutely unstoppable, Scotland just continued playing very, very well, which they have all tournament. And it also puts into context a little bit their loss against Italy. You thought, they must have gone to absolute shit that game. But Italy are just a really fucking good team now. They're a team that deserves to be at the big boys table now. They're no longer they're with the Six Nations, but really it's just...
Them and Wales have basically traded places.
Yeah, 100%. Or maybe them in England. Ooh. So that was just my general thoughts on the tournament. It's been massively entertaining. But, which game do you want to start with, pal?
90 points.
That's a few points, isn't it?
That game was the most crucial one in terms of whether next week's games were going to be meaningful, and now they are.
I think one of the more meaningful things we might be looking back on at this time next week is the fact that France got a bonus point.
Yes.
That didn't help.
That did not help the Scots' cause.
Well, and I think they just were kind of... It would have been nice to see them. I know they played incredibly well, but it would have been nice to see them D up a little bit for the last. Yeah,
it just takes a little bit of the shine off it because it puts their destiny not in their own hands. 100%. Essentially, they could have been a bonus point win over Ireland, which is going to be incredibly difficult already because their record against Ireland is atrocious.
Yeah,
but mathematically, they would have had their destiny in their own hands if they'd kept France below 4 tries.
For sure.
But France scored a bundle.
Yeah.
They still scored 40 points.
Yeah, that's right. And they looked like they were going to be smacked by 20 or so. But, what were they on with like 15 minutes to go, the French? Still on like 23 or something?
Something like that,
yeah. So they still managed to get
a bunch of late tries. They got back within 10. They were not that far from a losing bonus point. They could have got 2 points out of it.
Yeah. But just on the Scots themselves, what I'm really, really loving about watching them play is they're actually playing footy. The multi-phase play is really, really good. They're when it's on. They're being really, really creative. They're short little passes that they're doing around the place.
Yes.
Tui Pelotu is just massive in the midfield. Finn Russell was very, very... His sleight of hand, his little passes, that little pass that he sneaks through to... it's not Stain. What's the name of the other winger? The guy with the headgear.
Graham.
Is that he scores the first try? Graham scores the first try?
That one's the one that's kind of fumbled, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still just lovely, slick skills. That's just great fundamentals and just eyes up rugby and being able to make it work.
Yeah.
I thought the halfback for Scotland really outdid Dupont. Dupont does a terrible...
Ben White's the guy who tackles Dupont when Dupont throws the intercept pass.
Yeah.
I think the tackle is kind of what helps him, because that pass is atrocious. It's very floaty.
Yeah, it's just
there's no way I think that's a natural pass. I think it's because he's getting hit in the tackle that the pass ends up the way it is. And then Ben White gives him an absolute earful afterwards.
How good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't... Then I saw a little thing on Reddit when he's going off the field, and I think it's Ben White, goes to try and shake his hand when they're going through the tunnel, and
Dupont's not having it?
Just go, fuck off.
Oh, really?
And then the Scots just like gobbing him off, and then just a little gob off.
I missed that one.
Spice.
Bit of spice.
I like a little spice.
Yes, but that game was really important for the Six Nations, because if France had gone in and got the expected bonus point win, then the tournament is essentially over.
Done. There's nothing anyone can do from that.
Yeah, it would have only been about, will they get a Grand Slam against England? Will there be a wooden spoon battle maybe between Wales and Italy? But now there's actually everything to play for. Three sides are still capable of winning at Ireland, Scotland, and France.
Ireland would have been chuffed with that.
They needed the Scots to win. Now everybody, I think, is cheering on England next week, kind of uncharacteristically. But no, I think you're right in that the Scots played well. I also think their kicking game was largely pretty smart. Like, I think we saw, even in the Wales game against the French, like when you kick long to the likes of Ramos, Atisogbe, and Bielbiere, they're absolutely going to burn you. You cannot give them space.
That's right.
I think that the intercept try we're talking about, I think that actually came from a Scottish long kick under pressure.
Yeah, right.
And then they were looking to spread it wide and do the whole burn them out wide thing, but the Ben White tackle is kind of what helps to shut that down. But I thought they kicked well. They kicked contestable, which at least made the French not able to get that kind of clean ball on the outside. They
didn't just sink into these fucking two-phase structures where you have a hit up off the ruck and then maybe you box kick off that, or maybe you do one more off the ruck. But they were playing eyes up, getting the ball in, getting it outside the halfback enough to get it in Finn Russell's hands to be able to see whether it's on, whether Stain was coming in on a fucking fiery ass
line. I love the variety as well. Like, they had that 5 meter lineup where Stain gets that try. And for all money, they're mauling there. Every test team is mauling there.
Yeah, and all the French just go sucked in. And as soon as it goes out one, they all just turn their bodies, and he just comes in on that line.
Beautiful line. He catches it kind of like above his shoulder as well. It's great hands from Stain.
Yeah, it's not even a great. It's a great weighted pass, but like the positioning of it, he has to work for it,
but he gets it. Thing of beauty.
And that line is an orgasmic line.
Yes.
Yeah. There were Scotsmen, like there were Scotsmen and Scotswomen in the audience who are going to have babies.
Yeah, that's right.
Just from that moment,
hormones were flowing.
Yeah. All the ladies.
I think they were behind at that point as well, because France had scored two quick fire tries. Like Bielbiere had got one, and Atisogbe had got one.
They were coming back into it.
Yeah,
because it was 10-12 at that stage, something like that. Yeah. And there was a few stages where you thought, okay, this is where the French will do their thing. And the French, I got the sense that, like, they've been playing so well on this tournament. They're so incredibly well, and really, really sexy play that they've been doing. But I had a feeling like, what's going to happen when the ball doesn't bounce their way? Because it seemed like everything they were touching was just turning to gold. Like, they were getting to bounce the ball perfectly. Like, they were, all the passes were just sticking. Everything was going terrifically well. And were they going to have the grit to be able to pull out a game when things aren't clicking? And apparently not. Defense was pretty poor.
Yeah, if you
concede 50 points, 100%.
Yeah, I don't think Sean Edwards, the defense coach, was very happy with that one. But I mean, even he said after the game, Like, as soon as he saw the pitch, because it was in pristine condition, he was like, there's going to be some points, like perfect weather conditions.
Yeah, a great day.
Great pitch. Day. He's like, there's going to be some points scored today.
Perfect day in Scotland.
He said, like, this is not like 20, 30 years ago when the pitches were, not up to the standard they are these days. So he felt like it was going to be high scoring.
Yeah. And
that's more points than any of the Super Rugby games this weekend. 90 fucking points.
Yeah. Well, Six Nations rugby.
Defense is optional.
Tackling is optional.
Sometimes attacks are just really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we kind of get with a lot of New Zealand derbies and stuff. You just got some real lethal,
silky skills,
lethal attacking units. And well, I can't watch that. It's like touch rugby. You try and tackle these fuckers.
Yeah.
It's
tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. But no, it was a great bit of, I guess, testicular fortitude from the Scots to keep going for the jugular. And Tuipulotu said that after the game, how they kept going for tries.
Yeah.
That he's like, I know the French have got a lot of points in them. I didn't think, like, just getting 3 points ahead, like, even though when they were in the lead, just getting an extra three is not going to be enough.
I thought they were just the complete antithesis of the way the English were playing.
Right.
The English were playing within a set structure to try and squeeze out a team, trying to sort of copy and paste that South African style of play where you just grind teams into the ground with, and if you win ugly, that's okay. That's all right. But, they blew up in England's face. They didn't actually go out and grab the game by the nuts and take it. Whereas the Scots just could not get enough. They just kept on putting the foot on the throat as much as possible.
That's right.
It's great to see. Really great to see. And I've been thinking about that non-statistic statistic that we have not proved a little bit today
about the Italians.
We came up. It hasn't yet to be not proven. I don't even think anyone's commented on it.
We keep bringing it up. We're waiting for someone to do the research. Maybe Rugby Historian will check it for us.
Yeah, rugbyhistorians.com. Can you check this for us? We don't think that anyone has won the Six Nations after losing to Italy. But this is the way I'm thinking about it. Is it's actually representing two different things. It's representing the fact that this could be the first time it happens if
the Scots get it done.
But the second thing is it's actually proving how good the Italians have got, because the Italians 100% they obviously beat the Scots.
They pushed the Irish
within a try. Had a really unfortunate non-try given, which I didn't think was a forward pass. Mm-hmm. Were there or thereabouts with the French, and the French just had one of those days where everything stuck. But
especially because the Italians lost their fullback at the end. They're playing with 13 men. They conceded a couple of quick-fire tries.
But they were in that game, and then they've beaten the English for the very first time. So you can't just say, "Oh my God, we lost to the." It's a bit like us when we lost to Argentina.
Yeah, but you can't say that anymore.
You can't really do that. Right. We lose to Argentina every fucking year now.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah,
but that's great for the Six Nations.
Yeah,
now we just need to get Wales back better, and then imagine all six teams being genuinely competitive.
Well.
Rugby's greatest championship, baby.
Rugby's greatest championship with title of what?
Hard to argue with it with this bloody weekend.
Well, they're just not the best players on the planet. That's why it's not the greatest. You got to be the greatest players. And if they were the greatest players, they'd have more than one World Cup between the lot of you. Rugby championship has 9. Do we have 9 or 8?
Well, the Boxer got 4.
Oh, we've got 3. And
Aussies have got 2.
It's a lot more than 1.
It is more than 1.
It's a fuckload more than 1. It's 9 times more.
It is.
Yeah. We get 9 times better than rugby's greatest championship. A rugby championship.
Still a very good weekend of rugby.
Yeah, it was a great weekend of rugby, and they're high quality matches. They really, really
Do we
are.
need to give some credit to the French for coming back into it and making it a 10-point game? Or do we criticise the Scots for taking the foot off the gas? Is it a bit of column A, a bit of column B?
I think you just celebrate it if you're a Scots. Yeah, it is. It could be significant down the track, but great day for rugby. A great sunny day in Scotland. You don't get a lot of them, as far as I can tell. It's shade being Scottish. And you want to see like teams, long-suffering fans get up and have a good time.
It is quite funny that like the one game Scotland played atrociously was the one where it was pissing down with rain. Whereas like we're Scottish, we only play well when there's like pristine conditions and we can get our backline going.
We have one day a year where we can do it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a great result. It's the result I wanted. I picked it in my Super Rugby, Scotland by 1.
Wow.
By 1.
That's what you do.
I love the Scots. By what?
Imagine they won it this year.
What I would find brutal for them is if they do beat the Irish and yet the French result is still too good for them, whereas they lose it by losing to Italy.
That is very possible.
It's very possible.
Well,
their record against Ireland is still so bad. But I mean, a week ago, Italy had never beaten England, so fucking never say never.
Yeah, 100%. Crazy things are happening.
Yeah.
100%.
That was a great game.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
I smashed that. It's like it tasted like, you know what it tastes like to me? Like a lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you put some beer with some lift.
Yeah.
Almost like a shandy.
Yeah, it is a bit. Yeah. It's drinkable, though. Drinkable.
Definitely drinkable on a warm West Auckland night.
Yes, warm
90 points, lots of tries to the wingers. Bielbiere,
foot check, everybody. I know,
Darcy Graham.
Last week I had to put socks on. It was so cold, and now it's sticky.
Kyle Stain got injured. Hopefully he's all right, but I don't know. I haven't seen any updates.
Did he get injured?
Remember he got injured tackling Dupont when Dupont scored a try.
Yeah.
Ramos bagged a couple at the end, got the bonus point for the French.
Yeah. All right, move on.
We got lots of rugby to talk about. Well done, Scotland.
Well done, Scotland.
We love that result.
Great
Then
result.
there's Italy against England. I thought when England, what was it, 18-10? England are up. The Italians have just given away a dumb as dog shit yellow card.
And you're just like, the hooker's off.
Oh, well.
Yeah, wow, they
gave it a good crack.
It felt it felt like a very, very typical Italy-Scotland game. And it felt like a typical, Italy still proved that they are decent.
England are good for 60 minutes. Italy are good for 60 minutes, but over the 80, England has ground them into the dust.
Exactly. And
they blow them off
they'll
the
get
park.
a couple of penalties, they might get a couple of late tries, blow out the scoreline a little bit, and you go away going, well, is that enough to get them back on track? Let's see how they go. This will be interesting. You've written this story in your head.
Yeah.
But no.
But the Italians said no.
And also the English said, let's be fucking... I want to say a word you're not allowed to say anymore.
Okay. Not smart.
Not smart. They
were like, hey, let's...
The Black Eyed Peas made a song called Let's Get It.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
They had a strategy of let's kick up a high ball and get Tom Roebuck to chase it again and again and again and again. He scored a try.
I thought he missed some tackles and stuff. I didn't rate him. He was complete. That last try when Minicello just
Daly missed him twice.
Yeah, where it was
cross kick.
Ioane got round Roebuck, and then
popped it to Minicello, who beat Daly,
and then skinned
Daly.
But he also, what's his name, was just he was around that the whole time, but didn't do anything effective. Arundel. Anyway,
Arundel wasn't playing.
Who am I thinking of? Roebuck. Sorry, pardon me. Names are tough.
Kick high balls to him again and again and again and again and again.
And the English just looked like they were playing to grind out a win rather than actually...
Is that not the sensible thing to do, though? You're on 2 losses. You change up 9 players.
You're inviting the other team in.
You reckon?
Yeah. You need to, take that advantage, take that momentum, and make it stick. They
don't have any momentum. They lost 2 games in a row.
No, the momentum in the game itself. Okay. When you're up by 8 points and they've got a man in the bin.
Yes.
You need to then
play with the ball.
You play with the ball. You've got Finn out there, which I don't think he's renowned for his kicking. He's more a ball in hand kind of guy. But I don't remember a time in the game where they took it more than 2 phases. It was some pretty boring ass fucking rugby that they were trying to play, and it blew up in their faces. And I am happy that sort of rugby is not working for people, because it's boring as fucking pig shit, and it's not an entertaining product really. What the Italians, I don't actually think it was, out of the 3 games, I thought it was almost the lowest quality game over the weekend. The Italians, obviously got that huge victory, and that was an incredible try. Even
they, I felt like made
a lot of mistakes.
I don't think that was Italy's best game by any means.
No,
I think Italy can play a lot better than that.
I do too. I think Minicello is world fucking class.
He's unbelievable. I don't think they win that game without him.
No, I don't think so. Well, they don't score that last try.
For sure. And the first one as well. He got the line break, although
lovely ball.
Yeah, very lovely ball. He beats Daly.
Yeah, he's making a world 15 almost at the moment. He's a real special guy.
He's only 23.
Speaks well as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. They interviewed him at the end of the game, and they were like, "Tell us what you think." He said, "Long game. I'm going to speak Italian."
Yeah. Can't blame him.
Yeah.
When I've had a long day, I like to speak Italian as well.
Me too.
Mamma mia!
Where's the pasta? This is how shit our impressions are.
We don't have many Italians in New Zealand.
Nah. I don't think I've ever met an Italian in New Zealand. Oh, the guy makes
My dad used
coffee.
to call them Italians.
Oh, the Italians? Yeah.
Actually, my rock climbing mate is good friends with some Italians.
All right. I knew some Italians at school, actually. One of my great friends, Katie's Italian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to watch The Sopranos. Those guys are American Italian.
They're Italians. Yeah, they're Italians. Yeah. The Sopranos. Yeah.
Good show.
Yeah, cracking show. Anyway, I think Limoncello. I always want to call him Limoncello.
We're drinking lemon beer.
Yeah. I think he's outrageous. But just on England. And I picked them to win the I'm a little bit irritated. I picked them to win the Six Nations.
Yeah, I picked France.
I feel like since 2020, in 2023, they were shit. They didn't, I know they got it to a World Cup semi-final and were a point away, but their form throughout that year
had not been great.
They were
patchy.
They were pretty goddamn shit. But you were
the year they lost to Fiji. They lost to Fiji under Borthwick.
Yeah, and you were like, there may be a few green shoots there. 2024. Not amazing, but there are definitely some promising signs.
That's the year they came here, and they looked like, we scraped past them.
Yeah.
At the time, we were thinking, Razor
just started,
so he's a bit off form. Maybe England have had a bit more time together. It's a close series.
But you thought, shit, there's a team here.
Yeah, for sure.
If they can just get together and get some systems in place that really support those players.
Yeah.
They can go ahead and do something great. 2025, they're great.
I know George Ford was playing the house down at 10. You had Pollock as this new super sub player.
Yeah.
The scrum has been
some of the best loose forwards in the world.
Very good. Yeah, they're loosies of Earl and
Curry.
Curry, that's right. They were just tackling the house down, forcing turnovers and stuff from kick play.
100%.
Very, very.
And you thought, shit, this is a real... And they beat the All Blacks late in 2025. And you think, this is
very handily.
This is a team that's going to be reckoned with. And so you think, okay, they've been on this good trajectory since the World Cup.
Yeah.
And you don't see any signs of it going downhill. They start with like a good pumping of a bad Welsh team.
Yes.
And when Wales are at the worst point of their whole fucking rugby history. But... from there, it's almost as though they just listened to fuckwits like me going, they're a team to watch. And they started to believe their own hype and believe, that they were playing like a team that's going there just expecting to win without actually deserving it. And you can look at, you lose to Scotland in Murrayfield. Okay, maybe that's the kick in your ass you need.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It was, when they lost that game, it was... a question as to whether does that galvanize them or does that just crumble their confidence? Judging on the Ireland result, 100%.
Because you thought, okay, they'll fucking turn up for that game at home at Twickers. Yeah, this is going to be massive.
Against the Irish team who's not been out of like third gear.
Yeah, and an Irish team we thought that were kind of at the end of their golden era.
You thought?
I thought. I wasn't the Yodi one who thought that.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that.
And they still might be.
I picked Ireland as second place in the Six Nations.
Did you just? Well, you might be right.
I might be.
And you might be wrong. Sorry about the rapey voice. You allowed to say that?
I don't think so.
Can't say rapey.
No.
Damn it. Said it twice now. But then you think, okay. And then you're like, well, Italy are fucking looking all right. But still no reaction from this English team.
Yeah.
No intent, no real physicality at the breakdown. Like, no endeavour on the field to actually play a bit of rugby. Like, to put your foot on the throat when you've got the opportunity.
Yeah.
No ruthlessness.
It's such a strange one because, like, George Ford in that year when they were just all conquering, was playing like the Iceman. Like, his decision-making was great.
Yeah.
He would take drop goals when they were on.
Yeah.
You know, the way he was directing the team around the paddock was great. And then maybe he lost a bit of confidence as well. Then he gets himself dropped. Borthwick made a load of changes, expecting to see a bounce back.
We're still yet to see it.
Yeah. It's troubling for them.
Fuck yeah. It's... Well, you know...
They got France next.
I know, but before we talk about that game... is Borthwick. We're almost seeing this. I don't know if New Zealand has set a standard. The All Blacks have set a standard that this is the moment. If you're gonna make a call on your coach, this is the last chance at the bar. You need to give.
I don't think you can get rid of them on 3 games.
They've been so shit, and it looks as though they've got a lot of talent out there, but the systems that they're playing in are just fucked, and the guys just have no answer when things get tough. Like they don't have anything to go to. They look like they're just playing a coach-run system that isn't suitable to the moment, and they don't have the freedom to be able to make the decisions.
There did seem to be a kind of deer in the headlights there, didn't there?
Yeah, you're like, shit, we've got to put up another box kick. Oh, yeah. Shit, we've got to put... It seemed like they just wanted to try and turn around the big Italian pack and keep them on the back foot and play and get them to play out of their own territory.
You know, they kicked to Ioane a lot, and I thought, well, Ioane struggled into the high balls a bit this year, so that'd probably be that's a good tactic.
Yeah.
But even he was catching a few in that game. I guess it's like the whole thing about the England side at the moment is if plan A doesn't work, where do they go?
Yeah.
Like one thing about Rusty's South African side, like you mentioned earlier, they've got that game plan where they can, like the Ireland game last year, they can be like, we're going to fucking scrum you.
Yeah.
We're going to kick penalties. We can fucking grind you into the dust. But they also have, like, we're going to Tony ball this shit.
Yeah,
We're going to Sasha this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they've got more than one way they can play the game.
They've got a few wrinkles.
I feel like Contepomi's got a bit of that with Argentina as well.
Yeah.
They can play high kicking. They can play through the hands. They can play counter-attack.
We have no idea what the All Blacks have got.
We just appointed a new coach. They were just all over the fucking shop under Razor. But, it was definitely a plan from Borthwick to, like, let's just kick the shit out of the ball. We'll keep it conservative. But at 18-10 with a man advantage, you should be winning that game.
Yeah, 100% with 20 minutes to go. Man advantage, 8 points up against a team you've never lost to.
And they had the Italian scrum, which has been very good. They had them largely on the back foot as well. They were winning scrum penalties as well. That's right. They had a lot going for them.
And they were frustrating the Italians. The Italians were making mistakes and all that sort of thing. But they just, it's almost like they breathed or something. And we're just like, Maratoji's yellow card's a huge moment. Yeah, and it's people have been pretty rough on him, going, "What a fucking stupid thing to do," and it is stupid, but
it is
in the heat of the moment, and it's one of those things. Sometimes you see that sort of stuff on replay, and the coach, and you hear the commentators, same commentators would go, "Well, how dumb is that? What an idiot!"
Yeah, I thought it was dumb.
Yeah, but they were if it wasn't caught, they would have been like, "Oh, the old pro managed to get it handed there."
That's right.
Yeah,
that's showing his experience.
Showing his experience. Look, that one was. He's got one there, but. You get that with the old competitors.
Yes.
You know, and yeah, he looked like a bit of a broken man at the end of it as well, didn't he?
Yes. I feel like possibly the turning point that game is the Underhill yellow card. Because Italy had the man disadvantage.
Yeah.
And I think they had done something stupid right at that moment. Was it like passed it into touch or dropped it or knocked it on or something? They'd done something and I was like, oh, for God's sake, Italy, you guys are crumbling.
Yeah.
And then the TMO, let's give it a check.
Yeah.
And then there was the Underhill, was like a shoulder to the head, right?
Yeah.
Tackle. He gets yellow carded. And I feel like that's what swings a bit of momentum Italy's way.
That really, in the whole, just in rugby in general, that is one of the biggest swingers of momentum that we have is the foul play turnaround penalty. You know, when you've got a penalty, your team, the team's up and they're thinking we're going to drill it down to the corner, and then they're like, all of a sudden, someone's just done a dumb thing and just like smacked a guy, just like off the ball a little bit.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, now actually we're on our fucking D. You know, like it's just such a huge moment.
But I even thought Italy had blown it because after Maro's yellow, didn't they go for like a big maul against like 13 men and then they fucked it up and I was like, oh, come on, Italy, this is your chance. But they still, despite the fact that, as I said, I don't think Italy played as well as we've seen them in their other games.
But the actual play that wins the game just still shows you the difference between the two teams.
The enterprise.
When
I saw that lateral kick, I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You insane Italian man. Do not do that. Mamma mia, what are you doing? But it was fucking beautiful.
It was. Ione does incredibly well to get round.
How are you in New Zealand saying Ione? What the fuck?
Ione?
Rico who?
Ioane.
For fuck's sake, it's the same name.
Yeah, maybe it's the Italian. Rico Ioane.
Monty.
Monty Ioane?
Yes, that's the guy.
All right, Ioane. Anyway, okay. Well, now you're really throwing me off here.
He catches the ball.
He catches the ball. Lovely little stutter step back around. I won't call him Arundel, but he's not. What's his name again? Roebuck. Fucking takes the bait, and then that beautiful ball on the inside to our man Limoncello. He's got some jet shoes.
Oh yeah, he's only 23.
And just blows the bump off without really losing much pace at all was.
Yeah. Elliot Daly is going to be having nightmares.
If he makes that tackle, they've still got an unbeaten record against Italy. Mm-hmm. It's all on you, Daly. And
Elliot.
Yeah, and then just doesn't miss with the pass. Mm-hmm. It's great.
Cracking stuff.
So good.
Just clinical.
So good.
Yeah. I love that.
That was really nice.
That was gorgeous.
Well done, Italy. Congratulations. England
did have... they had to go length of the field right at the end of the game. Yeah. And they did. Chisholm, the big lock, he had a big fucking line break.
Yeah.
And then Garbisi again is the man, like Daly.
Yeah.
He steps up and tackles the big dude. There's a big size difference between Paulo Garbisi and Ollie Chisholm.
Put his body
makes
on
the tackle. So that's kind of just those key
Chisholm's the
moments.
guy from Westlake Boys, eh?
No, that's Chandler Cunningham South.
Bugger. Chandler Cunningham South is the most English-sounding name for a guy who's from New Zealand.
He's not even from New Zealand.
Oh, why did he go to Westlake Boys?
I think his parents moved here, but he's English.
It's a very English name.
Yes.
Especially for a brown fella.
Yes. Yeah. But he is English.
He's born in England?
Yes, I believe so.
Didn't make your chart?
No, he wouldn't.
Foreign-born players.
I haven't done that for a couple of years now.
Maybe it's time to rehash the old...
Foreign-born.
The old foreign-born. All right. Tell me if I'm crazy, but I got a funny feeling about next week against France. England versus France.
You reckon England are going to get up?
I don't know. I got a funny feeling. Can you see a world where it happens?
So far, this Six Nations, I didn't pick the Italian one. Yeah. That's for sure. There was so much hype about it. I was like, nah. All this talk about England, they're not that bad. They're not going to lose. Italy's they're certainly on different trajectories, but I was like, nah, Italy not going to win.
Yeah.
I picked the Scottish win over the French and the English, and I picked the Irish win over the English.
Yeah.
So I've been picking a lot of wins against the English.
Yeah.
But I still think England will lose to France. Yeah.
Well, I just feel like if they've got a chance if the English have got a chance to show that the jersey means something to them.
This is the game.
This is the game to do it. And also to save Borthwick's job, because I think if they get pumped, Borthwick's job's on the line.
Okay.
This is Foster's game in Ellis Park for me. And I still think there's a good team in there somewhere. But they need to do some real soul searching this week. It's unlikely, but I've got a funny feeling about it.
I like the Italians. Lamaro's a great captain.
Yeah.
He won the turnover at the death.
Yes. Yeah, he is a great captain. There's just a lot of really good players in that team now.
Good scrum.
We're fucking playing them.
Yeah.
They're coming here.
They are only due one more tier 1 scalp.
Yeah.
And that's ours. They've got everyone else's.
Yeah.
They beat South Africa. They beat the Wallabies twice in a row.
They get it before Scotland gets it.
Yeah, that'd be brutal.
Yeah. Wales hasn't beat us since 53.
That's true, but they've beaten us. The Italians are coming for us.
Watch out.
We look forward to seeing
They're going to come at us.
Bring Minicello.
The Carbonara. Yeah, we want to see Minicello. They're not like the French. They don't leave it I don't
think so. Yeah, although they do have a few players in the top 14.
Righto, Wales.
Ireland, Wales.
Good old Wales.
That was a Saturday morning game for us. That was quite nice.
It was very nice. Really, really nice to see Wales put in a really top-notch performance.
Very encouraging.
Felt like an old-school Wales-Ireland game, like two evenly matched.
Only the jersey colours was different.
Fucking just...
Wales playing in white.
For the 1% of people.
I think it's like 12% of men or something.
How... God...
Most of the people who are colourblind tell me it wasn't that big a deal, but there are a few who are like, no, it was genuinely unwatchable. A few.
Okay.
But I think there's obviously varying degrees of colourblindness.
Yeah, 100%. It just feels wrong to me. We've got the primary colours. We just got... is green a primary colour? Blue's a primary colour. Green's not.
Green's a mix of two colours.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Green is...
yellow and blue.
Yellow.
That's preschool stuff.
Yeah. There we go.
We
it
passed
came back.
preschool.
Apparently I did. I got the primary colour. Anyway, colours aside, just a really good game of footy, and it's really nice that despite not winning, the Welsh fans have a team to cheer.
Yeah, not embarrassing in the slightest. It was a good performance.
Just defended like fucking demons.
Yeah, so many big, Dewey Lake, big dominant tackles, James Botham tackles, Alex Mann tackles.
Wainwright. Yeah. I felt sorry for Wainwright with the
commentator. He's such a loser.
The commentator, he's such a good player, but everyone he plays, he just lost more than any other player I know.
Yeah. Well, he does. He plays for Wales in a generation that keeps losing, and he plays for the Dragons, who they sometimes have had whole seasons in the URC where they just lost every game.
Has a player ever lost so much?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but he's good as well.
He's a good player. I think he's going to the Premiership next year.
Yeah.
Be on a winning team. He's going to Leicester.
Oh, that's good. But yeah, it was good to... he's a good player.
Yeah.
And they've been doing this all without Morgan as well.
Yeah, no Jack Morgan.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him back in the mix. But they're turning up. I know that, what are they going to get? Are they giving Tandy shit for these results? But
I don't think so.
They're turning a corner here.
Every game has been, I think, better than the last, and that still holds true with this most recent one. I know they got closer with the Scots, but away in Dublin was tougher.
I think equally the English and the French were rough.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think they looked better against the French than they did against the English. The English, they looked hopeless.
Yeah, they made every fucking mistake you could possibly make.
They did the no tap one.
Joey Lake's nose.
Yeah. That was just terrible.
They were it's like a bingo sheet. They were just trying to cross off every infringement you could possibly. Yeah. But they're just the heart that they're playing with, and just the turning them away and turning them away and turning them away, and they just kept on fronting up.
Which is what you want to see from a team under pressure. It's kind of what you thought you might see from England, but we saw it maybe more from the Italians.
Yeah. England and Wales play next weekend. Who wins?
Still England. Yep, I'm going there. Right. Sexy Steve, he's my man.
So Wales I thought Wales were unlucky to lose against Italy. They were actually unlucky. I thought they deserved to win that game.
They haven't played Italy yet. That's next week.
Fuck me, dude. Scotland.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I thought they were...
Scotland had a good comeback. Scotland showed some grit.
I thought there were a few suspect calls at the end, and I can't remember exactly what they were, but I remember thinking, this is bullshit. And I thought they actually deserved to win that game. And that doesn't mean shit, but that's... I don't think that Steve Tandy can go to the board and say, well, Tony thought we should deserve to win a game. And I thought they really didn't deserve to, obviously they didn't deserve to win against Ireland. It was a fair result.
Yes.
But they were outstanding.
They were very good.
Fucking standing.
Do you think Ireland played their best rugby though?
So Ireland were okay. Ireland were made to work really fucking hard.
Yes. Which is good for them as well. They need that kind of
it was a real test match.
Yes.
Whereas, those first couple of games, they just seemed like an absolute fucking piss take.
Yeah.
Whereas these just felt like full-on, true graft, gritty test matches.
Because Ireland changed a few players, kind of like what teams used to do with Italy. They rested Sheehan. I don't think he was injured. I think they just rested him. Yeah. They played Keller, who played well. And they brought in, like Stockdale played on the left wing because James Lowe is injured. He played well. Yeah. He scored, was it 1 or 2 tries? I know he scored 1. It's so long ago now.
Yeah, it's hard to remember.
But yeah, Balakoon still looks good on the wing, although the fucking try to Reece Carey. Oh my God, we haven't even talked about that.
Just sort of swatted him away.
That was so sexy. And then he's like, I'm going. I'm going for it.
I don't know if I've ever really seen a try like that from a prop. You've seen some cool prop moments. I always think of Moody's flick pass.
Yeah, the offload of the World Cup.
In the World Cup in 2015. But that was he gassed. Who did he gas on the outside?
Oh, no, it was so sexy.
And then he gassed a player on the outside, skinned him. And then Balakoon's in a position where he's a little bit awkward, should be able to make contact and bring him down. Swats him away.
Big don't argue.
And then he's kind of still surrounded by green jerseys, but he's just like, nah, man.
I'm going for this.
I've got them jet shoes, bitch.
He
just pinned his ears back, ran like a fucking second five.
Yeah.
That sort of pace.
Yeah.
And
honestly,
smiling the whole way.
One of the greatest tries I think I've ever seen. It brought such joy to me. And so many Irish fans were like, bro, I was cheering that so hard. That was such a great try.
That was amazing. Yeah. And there was it was funny. I don't know who the commentator was. He was like, I don't care what you say. That is the greatest try that's ever been scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
That
and that's just one of those rugby moments where you just, that just brings a massive smile to your face. Especially, not only considering, like, there's one thing if it was in the 79th minute and they were down by 30 points, you'd be like, oh, well, that was a nice moment. It was actually a real crucial time
crucial moment in the game, yeah.
They needed to try to get back, to get something on the board to actually show result from their efforts in that first half. Because they'd be in it. I still think they do need a little bit more precision and potency close to the line. I don't think they don't have any sort of good sweeping attacks or good lines that seem to really penetrate, and their pick and goes aren't easily nullified, but are nullified quite often. You know, like.
Yeah, I remember I looked up the stats of the Lucies, and I don't... Like, Alex Mann and James Botham, the two flankers, they both made a shitload of tackles, but I don't think they got a heap of go forward. Wainwright gets a decent amount, but...
He's one man.
It's one man, yeah.
Yeah, they need a little bit more potency. Some big ball carriers or something like that, you know. And that's when, like, players like Toby Faletau and stuff used to do the trick for them in that sort of scenario as well.
You know, what about Ireland?
I'm not going to hate on Ireland at all for that game. I don't think they... I thought Wales are just playing genuinely good rugby the last couple of weeks. And I'm really interested to see how they go against Italy.
I asked you about Ireland and you've gone straight back to Wales. What about Ireland?
Fuck me, dude. I said they were good. Okay. I said they were made to play well.
Okay.
And, but yes, they won. But it's still the real talking point of the game is still just in
Crowley
terms...
again? What do you think of him at 10? He scored a nice try.
Yeah. Yeah.
He missed another pretty easy kick at goal.
Yeah.
I know they made him move it. Like the ref was like, nah, move. I'll stop the clock for you.
I feel like you want to say something about Ireland.
No, I'm just curious what your thoughts are, because there was a bit of division among fans who were like, oh, we played shit and we made Wales look good. And then, but I thought, no, like you, I think Ireland played, I don't think they played their best for sure. They played better against England.
Yeah.
But I thought they played all right.
Yeah.
And Wales, Wales were a tougher opponent than I think many people gave them credit for.
Yeah.
And they were predicted to blow them off the park after the week against England.
And they were predicted, and Scotland were predicted to do the same thing, and Italy will be predicted to beat them as well. And I think that this is going to be a fascinating encounter, because Wales will really, really be dying to get that. It's now become elusive, the Six Nations victory. They haven't had one in 2 fucking years.
Yeah.
If they could get that...
Do you remember when we had that, like, as Blues fans? There was years where the Blues hadn't beaten a New Zealand team in Super Rugby, and it was like a monkey on the back. Yeah,
that was around 2017, 2016-ish.
Yeah, we went through a long, like, was it a season or two where we hadn't beaten any New Zealand teams? We'd get close against the Highlanders, and then we'd still lose.
And we were the bottom of this New Zealand teams for so long, and then the Lions came over and we beat them.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And the Crusaders lost to them, I think.
Ehire West.
Yeah, I was at that game.
And, I was at that game too.
Yeah. I was there with Gaza.
Gaza. And Sonny Bill Williams, the beautiful flick pass to a steaming Ehire West.
Yeah.
It was
but yeah, Wales, it's definitely becoming, it's been so long that it's becoming it's a mental thing as well. And it was like that for Italy for a while.
Yeah. I think this will be the game that they were probably targeting from the start. Like,
Well, they got Italy at home. But
Italy played so fucking well.
Yeah.
So, and like, I'm a little bit torn by it. I really want Wales to get a victory. I would love to have.
But you'd love to see an Italian campaign with 3 wins.
Yeah, I like to see it. Yeah, a campaign where they're in the top end of the pool.
Will they be in the top end? Because Ireland's had 3 wins, Scotland have had 3 wins, and France have had 3 wins. Might depend on points difference. I don't know. Well, I guess one of Ireland or Scotland will end up with 3 wins.
England could still get the wins, but
yeah.
Ooh.
Would that be the end of Sexy Steve?
Going from we were like, putting out, looking maybe way too into the future, and everyone was talking about
looking forward to England against South Africa.
Yeah, that's a game that anyone circled on their calendars, but now they've got the Six Nations champions and then the world champions.
It's looking rough at the minute.
And they just lost to Italy and Scotland and Ireland. That could be, 5 losses in a row. And I think 5 losses in a row, and it's goodbye, Steve. Or do they say, let's stop the bleeding before
I think the RFU came out with a statement and said, no, we still back him, which can sometimes be the kiss of death.
Yeah, it's because, what else are they going to say?
I don't think they should get rid of him. But I don't know that I would have backed Razor being sacked either until we heard about all the internal dramas.
Yeah.
Maybe the camp's unhappy.
Yeah, who
It
knows?
doesn't seem to be. When you see Itoje speaking, it doesn't seem to be a real happy camp at the minute.
Well, yeah. It's hard to know.
Rugby
players can be pretty fucking hard to read. We're not the most... they're not the most transparent individuals, and we never really get the insights of actually what's going on in the camp.
Next week, we got Italy and Wales. It's being played in Cardiff.
I'm going to pick Wales.
There you go.
You heard it here first. Come round, Beath. Let's go, Wales.
England are away to France for Le Crunch. It's a must-win game for the French for the title. They've still got the points difference in their advantage. Ooh. He wants to make a goal. Just say it.
I'm picking England.
Okay.
I feel like there might be something and otherwise, fire Borthwick.
It does feel like it could go like France are angry, England are wounded, and France just fucking put
them to shit.
Or maybe France have the same reaction that England had after they got their first loss.
France are very hard.
Maybe France. I can't see France going to shit though.
Yeah, they've got too many classy players. Like the chance, if I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what's the worst thing that could happen is I'd be wrong. If someone asked me to put money on it, I might make a different call. You know. Like,
True.
I'm not a gambler, man.
Scotland are in Dublin.
I'm no Charlie Gamble. Is that his name, Charlie? Okay. Who? Sorry?
Scotland are away in Dublin. They never beat the Irish. They never beat the Irish.
Is this bad? Like I'm an O'Sullivan. I love Irish people. I'm of Irish descent. But I'd rather see Scotland win. I've always say Ireland's my second team. But just in like the scheme of upsets and all that sort of shit, I would quite fancy.
So if you're going with your heart this weekend, you'd like to see England roll the French and Scotland get the away win so that Scotland get the Six Nations title.
That would be ideal.
I would like to see that.
And also Wales get up.
Okay.
Wales get up, and then England at the bottom of the table. Wales second. Wow. Wales second to last.
Is that Italian win probably the most popular win among the neutrals ever? Maybe the Japan win over South Africa is right up there as well. But like nobody who's a neutral is like, I want to see England maintain their flawless record against the Italians.
No, I think there's the significance of that. The Miracle in Brighton is still the most famous upset in world rugby
But in terms
history.
of like neutrals backing one team, like neutrals would have loved that one.
Yeah, neutrals would have loved that one, but I'm sure neutrals would have loved the Japanese one, but they didn't even know they wanted it because it was so outside the realms of possibility.
Right. This one was actually potentially tipped.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's the Six Nations. It was rugby's greatest round 4.
You can consider it done for the week now that we've spoken about it.
Yes.
Or any more punditry about those games is no longer worth it.
If you want to see what the possible permutations are in world rankings for the final round, go to rugbyhistoria.com.
Historian.
Yeah, that's our sponsor for the podcast.
Rugbyhistorian.com.
They brought us the beers.
I
Thank
like
you. The link's down in the description. Tony put it there.
It's down there. And if it's not, probably write me a comment going, it's not down there, you sack. And I'll say, ease up, I'll put it down there now.
Rugbyhistorian.com. Do we go Rennie?
Oh my fuck. We've still a whole podcast worth of stuff to do.
Rennie!
We've got more to talk about now than we had at all last week. And
Dave Rennie.
What are we in minute-wise?
We're already an hour in.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
We're going to get through a dunk and egg tonight. Is it bad I want to put my feet up today?
Rennie.
Oh, I called it, didn't I?
No,
I didn't.
No, nobody called it.
Yeah.
There are some who are saying...
Feels like it happened a long time ago now.
The longer it took, was it looking more like Dave? Or
Yeah, I had that feeling. But just one little heads up to you or those people watching in the future beyond the point that we're actually recording this right now. There's nothing more guaranteed in this world that some big news will drop after the day after we record a podcast.
Like if he's just appointed Tony Brown as an assistant, we don't know about that yet.
Yeah, we don't know about that. And you're like, why aren't you talking about it? Well, we don't know. It hasn't happened.
Yes.
Yeah. What did it come out on a Tuesday and we recorded on the Monday, or was it a Wednesday?
I think it was the Wednesday.
My
mum sent me a message,
and then I called you.
And you called me. My wife didn't say shit. Hopeless.
Come on, Judy.
Oh, no. Terrible.
But anyway, good call. I'm not angry about it in any shape or form. I think it could have gone to either bloke, Jamie or Dave. It was actually really quite heartening to hear that they were quite supportive of each other, wanted to catch up for a beer after their 3-hour interviews, but couldn't put it in. Then Jamie gave him a call in the morning. Congratulating. It would have stung, I'm sure, second time not getting it. There are those saying, well, look, this is just a bit of a swing for Rennie, and he's got till 2027, and when and if he loses, then we're going to have Tony Ball and Jamie Ball waiting in the wings.
That's I think...
It's a theory.
Yeah. I think there's probably some credence to that theory as well.
Yeah. Well, we all were just pretty convinced, day of the firing, we're like, well, Jamie's there, he got New Zealand 15.
Yeah.
He's got the international experience. He's got that mana factor. Former All Black himself. But Dave Rennie has more international experience, more Tier 1 experience.
Yes.
Also, it didn't have that great record against Australia, but then you see the absolute fucking clusterfuck that...
I don't think his Aussie record does him justice. Firstly, like you say, the record with Australia after he left, it fell off a cliff, which shows you that he was being a positive influence. Yeah. He talked about the fact that he wasn't so much disappointed. He was disappointed about not taking the Aussies to a World Cup, but he said he was more disappointed for the players, like the 14-odd players.
Hooper and stuff.
Yeah, that he would have taken to a World Cup, which Eddie didn't take. But then also, some of the results he had... obviously, when you just look at it at the end of the day,
one kick out.
There were one kick out from beating the All Blacks in Wellington. Reece Hodge missed the late penalty, so it was a draw. They were a kick away from beating Italy, where he got sacked. They were a couple of points off the French, a couple of points off the Irish.
What was the one what was the name of the player who got pinged for not kicking it out?
Oh, Foley.
Foley.
Yeah, there were a lot of results which were, bounce of a ball.
Yeah.
They were right in it. Like that Aussie team... against Ireland and France back when they were heading into the 23 World Cup. Those were two fucking favourites for that World Cup.
Yeah.
He went away from home and got them within a whisker of beating both of them.
Yeah.
I know he's still lost, but I don't think you can just look at the 38% and go, he's a shit coach.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, especially the quality, the talent that he was working with and what he was actually able to get out of those players.
And I think one thing that probably works in his favour is, by all accounts, the All Blacks camp is not a happy place. And he's all about... community and bringing guys together.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the thing that counted in his favour.
Yeah. And he seems like a bit of an old school hardcore,
Didn't he used to be a teacher?
Yeah. But I think he'll demand a lot out of the players. Still will know how to work with the Pakeha boys, the Pacifica boys, and the Māori boys to be able to get... He knows our people. He knows our culture really, really well.
And he's not come from the Crusaders. He's not come... The Chiefs, the guys that he coached Bundy Aki at the Chiefs.
Yeah. And he doesn't give, when you hear him speak in presses and stuff like that, it doesn't sound like rehearsed, recited, fucking... media trained garble.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's just giving sort of his honest takes, which is impressive. Interesting, he describes his coaching style as like putting an arm around someone while jabbing them in the ribs. By all accounts, he, in the Social Times, gets the old acoustic guitar, gets the Māori strum out, plays along. So, yeah. Go get it, Dave. Go get it. Go fucking win in South Africa and win the World Cup, would you? I'd really appreciate it. Just as a personal favour.
Personal favourite, Zodi.
The old T-Dog would really appreciate that. What do you think we can... Okay, I'm going to give you a question, okay? What is your... what is a pass? I'm talking like a C+. And what's a B+, like you've actually done pretty well, and what's A+, fucking way surpass the expectations over the next 2 years?
I'm mainly looking at the...
Should we just go this year?
This year, he's got the Aussie tour. He obviously needs to retain the Bledisloe.
Yeah.
For the South African tour, you obviously need to beat all the club teams.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get at least one win. It'd be... would it be embarrassing to get whitewashed? It wouldn't be a good look to go none from 4 against the Box.
Yeah.
It'd be good to win 1. 2 would be fantastic. A series win would be fucking incredible.
Okay, so that's it all comes down to the Box. So
one
win is your... So winning everything apart, and then...
Also, I think he needs to maintain the home record during this Nations League when we've got the likes of Italy and England coming.
So if he loses 3 games to the Box and wins 1, that's a C+?
Yeah, I think given the position the Boks are in and the position we're in, I think our win will be all right. But I mean,
B plus if he draws the series.
Oh, for sure. But also it'd be nice. This sounds shitty, and it's not the way that results are judged based on his old record. But if we play okay,
we're on the right trajectory,
and still lose, then I don't think it's going to be like, oh, fuck him off, get somebody else in. But I'm not as like knee jerk as some other people who are less patient.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to get rid of him. Imagine if he has a shocker year.
Sack him. Bring in Jamie.
Jamie, you got the call up, pal.
Yeah.
Then who's after Jamie?
Tones. We're getting desperate.
Yeah, Jesus. Come on, lads.
Yeah.
Get stuck in, would you?
I'm optimistic, but I was also optimistic when JK got the Blues job. So what the fuck do I know?
Yeah. He had a good game. He talked a good game initially, didn't he?
Yes.
Better never stops.
Good luck, Dave.
We are on you. We are supporting you.
Super Rugby. The Chiefs beat Moana. That was totally expected.
Yes, it was.
57-24. The Hurricanes played the Tars.
Put an absolute beating on them. It was tighter in the first half.
Back down to earth for the Tars, maybe?
Absolutely. And Tars just can't defend.
They were shit.
There were signs in the first half where they were just getting blitzed out wide, and you're like, "Oh, that looks a bit ropey."
Yeah.
But they really, really put the foot down. Like, I actually watched the first 50 minutes of it, and then I think I watched something else, and I turned on like just as it was finishing. I went, "Whoa,
what happened there?"
Fucking just good result for the Canes.
Highlanders played out a back and forth match with the Force, 39-31.
Yeah. Good atmosphere down there, right?
Yeah,
The zoo gets into it. Look at the Force played all right. The Force.
They also defended a bit poorly.
Yeah. Well,
they got some weapons. They got Tava Nawai, the Highlanders. They got Tangi Tau.
Yeah, Tangi Tau's looking pretty good, isn't he?
Ratu Maitsavuki Nipkins.
Yeah, a fun word to say. Not so much fun.
Double barrel. I love a double barrel surname.
You've got a few of those.
Gibson Park.
Yeah. Tawera
Kerbarlow, yeah.
Sonny Bill Williams, obviously.
But his is a double-barreled first name, isn't it? Sonny Bill.
Jared Hawera Hargraves.
Isaiah Walker Leawedi.
Give me a moment. I wanted to say TJ Perenara, but that's not one. That's just a J.
It's just a couple of letters.
It's just a couple of sneaky letters there. I know another one. There's so many. You got one in the chamber?
Blues we played the Crusaders. We went to the game.
We did. We got out into public.
Spent more on beers than tickets.
Yeah. Good. We're all happy about that.
$11 beers.
Yeah, I didn't count. I just know that I bought myself. I bought a pie for myself.
You did buy a pie.
Hot dog and chips
for your daughter.
2 beers. Did I buy her a drink? I don't think I even bought her a drink.
You bought her the ice.
I bought her the icing later in the game. But I'm talking, and then I bought some lollies. What do you think that all came to?
2 beers is 22, 30, 40, $50.
$55.
There you go.
Not too bad. Yeah. You were just adding $10 per thing I was
basically
buying. I think the lollies was something outrageous for what they were.
Yes.
Like a quarter of a pack of party mix.
Yeah, basically. Like $12 thing.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
I still think they could sell more if they charged a bit less.
Well, yeah.
I don't know the economics of it.
Yeah.
We beat them. They were scoreless in the second half.
So satisfying. So satisfying. We were driving to the game, and then we were trying to
dampen expectations with the children.
We're like, okay, look,
this is our team, kids.
This is what sport's all about. It's about going there and you support your team.
Even if they lose, which they're probably going to do.
Yeah. Just trying to get them ready for it. But, like, perfect game to bring your kids to. Like,
nice weather.
Beautiful night. Yeah, 100%. And
like 17,000 people there or something.
And the kids seemed to enjoy themselves. They were well behaved. They didn't. I got a little bit towards the last 20 minutes of Maddie was often asking me about the time.
Oh, how long to go?
How long to go? How many minutes to go, and all that sort of thing. But when there were moments, both the girls really got into them.
Yeah, we would tell them. Now's when you cheer. Now boo.
They go ape shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
you gotta get them engaged.
Yeah, 100%. But they had a good time. And Gary had a good time too.
He did.
Yeah. But fucking so satisfying to win.
They kept dropping the ball
Yeah, I thought we played well.
We conceded a few penalties, but we did all right.
Yeah, I thought we played really, really well.
Caleb Clark got a hat trick.
He did.
Got a yellow card as well.
Yeah, well, that comes with the territory with Caleb sometimes. Yeah, we haven't had one for him for a little while, have we? Nice to see Bodie out there as well.
Yeah, it was a late replacement at 10. Yeah. Feta pulled out. So.
And he played, I played pretty well. Not spotless, but nice. He's got a lot of time. He's still a classy player. I'd like to see him play in a dinner suit a little bit more. I know he's good when he takes the line on and all those sorts of things, but I'd like to see him go into his distinguished old man era a little bit, because he's got that good vision. He's got those skills.
Doesn't have the pace he used to have.
Goal kicking was really good.
Yeah. He got most of them. He missed that one penalty, but apart from that.
He was kicking from out wide all over the shop.
Pretty much.
Great stuff.
Well done, Blues. Kept the Crusaders scoreless for a half of rugby.
Fuck yes. Suck on that.
And then the Brumbies lost to the Reds.
I did not see this, but I heard there was a controversial ending.
We missed most of it because we would have been driving home from the rugby.
Driving the old vehicle.
And I went to sleep because the Six Nations was on.
Yeah, right.
The Brumbies were ahead by 2 scores with 2 minutes to go. The Reds scored, and then they kicked off. The Reds knocked it on, but they were like, we don't do knock-ons in Super Rugby anymore.
Wow.
They let them play. And the Reds went and scored a try.
Fucking hell. And that's what I was just to take it back to a game that we watched. That's what, even when there's 2 minutes to go with the Blues and we were 2 tries ahead or something, I was still like,
ooh, we could blow
this. We could fuck this. I was expecting.
Yeah, I've seen this story before.
Yeah. We were just bracing that whole game, just going, this is when it goes to shit.
Yeah.
No. And then they got that momentum at the end of the first half, and then we thought but they just lost it.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the game you were actually talking about.
Brumbies and Reds.
A controversial ending.
Bit of a controversial ending, but now everybody's had a loss.
Fantastic. Can't win everything, team. Sometimes life gives you losses.
Good result for Les Kiss.
Yeah, great result for Les Kiss. I feel bad. I kind of wrote the Queenslanders off early on.
And they're like the Highlanders of rugby.
Yeah, and I always rate the Tars higher than I should.
Me as well. I picked the Tars in Super Brew. I was like, the Canes are travelling from Fiji.
Yeah.
They just lost. They got no chance. Well, not no chance, but I was like, no, the Tars will win by 1.
Yeah, and you win by 1. You love it, don't you? But the Tars, the Tars show promise, seem to have some quality players.
And then play like shit.
Play like absolute dog shit every fucking year. They have a half-decent start. This is not even as good as their last start, was it? No. Let's see if they
That's the week.
That's the week of rugby. Fantastic.
Yes.
And we have talked about rugby for an extended period of time.
We have.
Yeah. Give me a fist bump.
Hopefully you're not going to give me your bugs, and then I'll see you on Saturday for your
Stag do. Hopefully we're both still alive.
And then I'll watch 8 hours of rugby afterwards, and then I'll go to sleep.
You haven't died from fatigue, and I haven't died from alcohol poisoning.
I'm an old man.
You are an old man, and you're ugly.
This is true.
Yeah. All right, you're not ugly. You're a handsome devil. All right, haneda.
Thank you to Rugby Historian for sponsoring.
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Haneda.